You are not as out of control as you think you are, and I know that it feels like you are a character in a story that is written, being written by fate or by a force outside of you, but you are a lot more in control than you think you are. And by a lot more, I mean you are the one that is steering your ship, even if it feels like forces outside of you are writing the novel. So I drew some oracle cards for you before I started the reading, and I firstly want to say, if you've been seeing the number 3, just 43 as I said that, if you've been seeing the number 3 a lot, this is a sign for you that you're at the right place. And if you have not been seeing the number 3 a lot, you will after this. So enjoy that synchronicity. I see 33 all the time. I'm a life path 33, so I love it. And if you don't know much about the number 3 in numerology, it is about joy. It's about creativity, expressing yourself. So you're probably a creative, or you are finally getting the courage to honor that side of you more and maybe step into a timeline where your old 9 to 5 or whatever made up your life is no longer a thing, and you're stepping into a path of more creative freedom and joy and expressing yourself and just connecting with your consciousness. But yeah, you got the 3 witches here. So again, another 3. And the 3 witches speaks about circumstances being outside of your control. So again, kind of what I was saying a few minutes ago about feeling like fate has the upper hand, feeling like you are just a pawn that is being moved around. And that can be a really scary feeling, especially if you are someone that's used to having control, or maybe you've always been very intuitive, or you've been a very logical, rational person, so you've always been able to kind of see like 3 steps ahead. That's been a gift to you, and now for the first time it feels like someone has blindfolded you and you have no fucking clue where the stairs are. But yeah, these 3 little ladies here are here to remind you that you are not crazy for feeling like any action that you take is the wrong action. They are here to tell you that the best way to go about this is to just surrender and to let things unfold how they're meant to, and to allow things to guide you where you are meant to go. So don't fight the current. Don't try to push a rock up a hill, is like what I'm seeing right now. If something feels hard, or if something feels like it's draining you or it's not serving you, that is a very clear sign that these ladies are like, this is not for you. Put it down, stop pushing that rock, and go elsewhere. But another 33. Oh, it was 333 as I said that. Holy shit. Oh my god, that was amazing. No, fuck. Okay. No, like you are exactly where you're meant to be. Like this, it will be okay, I promise. And I think you know that deep down, but which I have a feeling you are someone that has been let down a lot in life, and you have had to do everything for yourself. You have had to be the backbone for yourself. And in doing that, you have had to really feel like you had to control things. So know that it's okay to let go, even though it feels so incredibly scary, because in the past, anytime you've let go or you've put trust in something else, you have been let down. Like, please know that it will be okay this time. But another thing that was really cool is, if you see this card here, it's the number 32. So when I went into my book and I looked up card 32, it was this guy. Not the same card. So I was like, fucking weird. And well, I went to the next page, and 33 was this guy. So I don't know if it was a misprint or something. I'm actually gonna have to go through the numbers and see where it is that it messed up, but that's not a coincidence. And this hummingbird card, especially now it being linked with the number 33, is again, kind of reiterating what we were just talking about earlier, the hummingbird in this particular book talks about how a baby hummingbird, if you didn't know, before they can ever learn to fly, they literally have to jump out of the nest. So jump out of the nest, fall on the hard ground, and hope that they don't break themselves. And from there, that's how they learn to fly. So essentially, if this little innocent baby hummingbird never takes that plunge, they won't ever be able to grow into what their purpose is. They won't ever be able to fly. They won't ever be able to experience that freedom. So with this card here, you're being called to let go of that need of control, and the universe wants you to know that they understand that it is so fucking scary to jump into the unknown, especially when it feels like you might die doing it. But they want you to know that even if you break a limb or two when you get to the bottom, that they will protect you and they will heal you and they will take care of you, and that you don't have to, and you will not be doing it alone. So especially if this is something where you're choosing to step into a path that is more aligned with who you are at a soul level, they want you to know that they will take care of you. If this is something that you feel like is a wish come true, a dream that you've always had, something that just fucking lights you up inside, no, 633, as I said, again, the threes, yeah, you're creative. Know that it will be okay. And like I said, it doesn't mean that it won't be hard, that it won't be challenging, and that you won't have moments that feel like, why the fuck did I do this? But ultimately, the fulfillment and the joy and the alignment that you will feel from it will be like nothing you've ever experienced. But they also want you to know that you are in complete control of how fast this manifests and how quickly you get through this cycle, this path, this doorway, this underworld moment that you're going through. Because I think a lot of the time when we're going through changes like this, it's almost like we're going into the underworld and going through a metamorphosis. But with the tarantula here, especially in this deck, it talks a lot about connecting with your dharma, which is your soul's true calling, like what you are put on this earth to do, and only you know that, because that is that dream, that wish, that thing that if you could just do and accomplish, you feel like you would die a happy person. And if you don't know what your dharma is, really sit with that, because a lot of the time we think that we know, but really it's what our ego wants and not truly what our soul wants. But I think if we're at this point, you've already done that work and you figured out that this is like your soul. But the tarantula is patient. It doesn't go out of its way to seek. It sits back and it lets things unfold and it lets things come to it. So your spirit guides want you to know that they're not going to force this path on you, that you are ultimately in control of how this unfolds, but that they are here with you 100% and through every step of the way. So if it's you wanting to step into this timeline quickly, they will be there for you. If it's you want to drag your feet and go in there kicking and screaming after you fought the current for a really long time, they will still be there with the same amount of love. But yeah, ultimately, you are not wrong. You are going through an incredible transformation, and this is a very defining moment in your life, because you are realizing that the life you were living before was inauthentic, or it wasn't what you truly wanted. And now you are seeing that everything you could ever want really is possible, because all it takes is you believing that you can make that a reality and then actually taking the steps to do it. But that can be a very scary feeling, especially with 933. As I said, that the 33s, but that can be a very, very scary feeling, because it feels very powerful. And it feels like, okay, what if I do it and I let myself down? Or what if I do it and I can't hold on to it? And you're thinking way, way, way too ahead. Just think on the now and taking that step, because You gotta start somewhere, and choosing to take a leap of faith on yourself and relinquish the control that you have always pulled tight will really surprise you. And like I said, it is very scary realizing that everything you could ever want is achievable. It just takes you believing and doing the action. So if that feels like something that's very overwhelming and gives you anxiety, sit with that a little bit and figure out why that is, because you are so fucking powerful. And if this wasn't something that you could hold on to, the universe would not be giving you this opportunity right now. It would be giving you other things to deal with, and then you would get here eventually. So yeah, you're exactly where you're meant to be. You are doing so fucking good. You are doing good work. The universe is proud of you. I am fucking proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. And I have a feeling that you are. And if you don't let yourself feel it more, you can do that. Feel it more. It doesn't make you egotistical. It doesn't make you like narcissistic. Like, you are allowed to take pride and find joy in the things that you have done and be like, fuck, I'm doing good work here. I'm a strong bitch, like whatever you are. But yeah, before I continue to ramble, I'm gonna wrap this up. But yeah, you are so protected. This, I'm hearing, what's that like Disney song that's like, a wish is a dream your heart, or a dream is a wish your heart makes? Like, yeah, if you can dream it and it feels like a wish to you, like it's there for a reason. Your heart wouldn't put things inside of you if they weren't meant for you. So yeah, I'm Natalie. I love you. I'm sending you love. Your guides are sending you love. And if you're still here and it resonated, like, subscribe if you haven't. And if you're one of my subscribers, you guys are fucking awesome. And I love you guys so much. I am so grateful for you. So yeah, I will see you next time, and be well. Take the jump. Do it.